All right. Good morning, people. So managed to sit down and woke up early today. Like I was just awake before my alarms. It wasn't a struggle to wake up, um, which was a nice change of pace. And I think that's for a couple of reasons. One, um, I'm actually, I'm not really losing much weight recently, but I've also increased the calories, and due to a variety of factors. I've ended up having to like add, like I said, like I used to put a roasted vegetable mix into my salad. Well, that ran out. So calorically, a half a portion of peas was the same calories, but a little more fiber, some and like a similar fiber, a little more protein. So I was like, okay, that's fine. 2 weeks later, I find out there's a national frozen pea shortage due to environmental factors. And now I'm not having to add in mixed vegetables. So it's like, all right, so that's like an extra 15 calories. So, between adding in a little more protein and then a little more having to adjust to keep up on my fruit and veggie intake, I probably added, I don't know, maybe like 60 calories, right? Maybe a little more. Anyways, so there's that. So I have been, energy wise, I've been feeling a little better. Um, But I will say I feel like I've not been having the same kind of motivation to work out recently because I just feel like my energy is super low. Um, Ended up watching Dr. Mike Israetel, whether you like him or not, entirely up to you, but I will uh, take maybe the science into consideration where uh, I am getting on average at least 8 to 10,000 steps a day. So in terms of kind of cardio, non-exercise activity, thermogenesis, right? Like I'm still burning those calories. So what I've been experimenting with a little bit is not doing cardio at the gym per se, not trying to get my heart rate up that high. And at least for Fitbit, just with these workouts that I've been doing, I'm still hitting like my cardio goals, like hitting my cardio goals like in little portions throughout the week. Whether that is helpful for my general health, we can kind of let it experiment and see, but um, we're just gonna let this run for a little bit and kind of play with it. And that's where since, like I said, I've been sleeping better because I don't think I'm digesting as large of a meal at night. I'm sleeping better because I'm expending the energy during the day, and I'm waking up not starving, but I'm like, I'm definitely like hungry. So that's again, those are all nice things, things that I hadn't been experiencing as much. So had a good workout at the gym. Um, Strap deadlifts, I got like another 2 or 3 reps on. Because I got another 2 or 3 reps on strap deadlifts, I lost like a rep or two off of rows, but I'm not mad about that. And then I was able to put on 2 reps onto my bench. So again, I feel like I'm not as fatigued, and so my workouts are doing better. So again, we'll see how this goes over the next couple of weeks. It might be like the rest of June experiment. Um, but I think so far it is suiting me well. The I want to do some core work because I had the time. So today I'm going to do some 2 sets of alternating leg lift front planks, 2 sets of Copenhagen's, and then we'll see how I'm doing by then. And I may either do like a front rack hold, some sort of bear hug type thing where I'm just trying to hold something, nice and tall, or some sort of dead bug variation. Um, let's start with the Copenhagen's because those are awful. Oi. Alrighty. So again, I'm just going to try and go to, I'll say like relative failure here. Copenhagen suck. I felt it in my groin. Definitely felt like my whole hip working. Didn't mean I had a good time doing it. All right. I haven't done planks in a minute. All right. All right. All right. Flipping over. The goal is an even amount of leg lifts in total. Oh, God. I'll say it certainly doesn't help that I am a little fatigued from the gym. So, which is where I have thought about, like, if I were to ever have more time to exercise, I'm like, I'd probably still stick. I could probably do a 6 day split, but that I would kind of go back to how I used to like do this on this channel was like, push, yeah, push pull legs at the gym, something, a pressing movement, a pulling movement, and some sort of leg movement. And then the next day, whether it was at the gym or at home, um, some sort of ab movement, some sort of accessory movement, some sort of carry movement, and then probably like some walking on those second days. Just because, right? Like you still need your cardio, getting, that 30 plus minutes a day. Um, but yeah, that already felt heavy. That's not good. Let's put this away and let's grab this guy instead. All right. Come on. That was a fun experiment. And now I'm just going to hold this for some general balance work, stability work, postural stability, all those words. I have to talk really quietly or I'll lose my focus. All right, there's that. Let's give ourselves a minute. All right, so I'll probably run through that circuit again. But yeah, the thought that I wouldn't even mind, again, I wouldn't even mind maybe being able to do like 2 a day workouts, just because there's just so much stuff you can do with fitness. You can do your explosive plyometric work, and then you have your like your harder powerlifting kind of grinding type movements, focusing on like more pure strength. I am not an Olympic lifter by any means. Um, but again, like, that has its own charms. Calisthenics, flexibility, mobility, lower intensity walking, where you're just going out there enjoying yourself, a hike, your sprints. Lord, like what else do I have here that I haven't mentioned? Um, so again, it's like I could very much see myself being, oh yeah, like again, like the hammer work, the hammer and mace work, some sandbag work. My gym recently got a sled that I'm in love with. Like it's so much fun to work on. So that again, it's like, yeah, like Mark, what'd you do? Oh, I ran 2 a days. Why? Well, like I did a casual walk in the morning with a cup of coffee in hand, and then later that afternoon, I hit something a little higher intensity, or I did something easy, and then I did something easy because the next day was hard, or the day before was hard. Um, Walking, swimming, running, biking, you name it. That like not all of it, kayaking, right? Paddleboard, all that. So there's so much you can do that is like, fitness related, just good for you. Kettlebell work, that's right. So I could see myself being able to do 2 a days in that kind of aspect. Oh, and then again, let's not forget sports. Oh, what'd you do? Oh, I played, uh, you know, for the pickleball, tennis, golf, soccer, touch football, whatever, right? Things that are fun. There's a rule set, but maybe you don't exactly have to play to compete. It's just playing for the sake of playing. That's right. We're back to the Copenhagen's. All right, so trying to go as straight as we can. Gonna lift this leg up, straighten out that leg. Okay, other side. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Another set of front planks. Here we go. Okay. Quick little breath catch. Um, so yeah, I could definitely see myself, if I had the time, resources, etc., to do 2 a days for that reason. Um, let's see. So we have muscular power, muscular strength, muscular endurance. Um, all right, so that's three workouts right there. Cardiovascular, I'll say power. Um, speed based versus like endurance based cardio. Um, hey, you know what? I might even put like cardio. Like, and again, you can split that one into like two to three categories where you have like your low, your moderate, your high. Um, and sure, a lot of these things like overlap and interweb with each other. So, all right. So once I get my act together here, considering I'm making full sentences, that's probably about now. I'm just gonna try one set of dead bugs to see how my core stability is doing. Because it's been a while since I've had to do these. Alright, so that was shitty. Let's try it. We give ourselves like 30 seconds. We'll try it again. Okay, good. Lower ab engagement. Engaged. Engaged. Okay. Whew. Alright. Looks like I gotta bring that back. So that might be this weekend's emphasis where I think I've been using not enough ab, too much hip flexor, so oh yeah, that is sloppy. Okay, quick turn here. So we're going to use my fingers as a guide. All right, the camera may not be able to pick it up too much, but if I go into posterior pelvic tilt, right, you should see kind of my waistband and my fingers roll back. When I bring this right leg up, there should be no like side to side or forward movement. So if I really concentrate, right, right, I lost concentration. Right, I definitely lose that core stability on the right when I go to lift up this left leg. So interesting. Maybe that's fatigue. Maybe it actually means something, but that is going to be maybe this weekend's workout series. All right. If you did what I did and joined me for a little core, great. If you did your own thing, awesome. If you're just starting, looking for ideas, motivation, discipline, or a community to support you, it's what we're here to do. Help each other be a little better every day. So, good job today. Keep working hard. We'll see you next time.